Micah! Actually, some discoveries about Micah was made. People thought originally he was just a regular guy. But turns out, no, he actually part of the elite circle, calling from thing out from inside. Yeah. Corruption from the inside. Interesting. So, Micah chapter 1 is judgment against Jerusalem and Samaria because of, well, what they've done. And, yeah, God's mad. Like, the mountains melt beneath him, and the valleys split apart like wax before the fire, like water rushing down a slope. All this is because of Jacob's transgression, because of Israel, of the sins of the house of Israel. What is about Jacob's transgression? Is it not Samaria? What is Judah's high place? Is it not Jerusalem? What's a high place? It has nothing to do with hills. It has everything to do with holy land. It's more of a spiritual holy high than a, well, land, basically. And punished because of her images. Scientists, no, not really scientists, atheists say, like, we have found that Israel worshipped other gods. Yeah, all her idols will be broken to pieces. All her temple gifts will be burned with fire. I will destroy all her images, since she gathered her gifts from the wages of prostitutes. As the wages of prostitutes, they will be again used. Yet, Israel worshipped other gods. The Bible does not hide that. Does it get talked about much in Sunday school? No, but because these atheists still have a fundamental Sunday school understanding of the Bible, and yes, they do, ironic, they think the Bible's false. They never stop thinking of the Bible the same way that their parents did, other than the truth of the Bible. Yeah. Bringing punishment on Jacob. Yeah. Woe to those who plan iniquities, to those who plot evil in their beds at morning's light. They carry it out because it is in their power to do it. They do it because they can. They covet fields and seize them, and houses and take them. They defraud a man of his house, a fellow man of his inheritance. Yes, they steal stuff because, well, they can. And of course, God's like, I'm going to bring disaster and calamity on you. In that day, men will ridicule you. They will taunt you with this mournful song. We are utterly ruined. My people's possession is divided up. He takes it from me. He assigns our fields to traitors. Yeah. And then talks about false prophecies. Yeah, the stuff Mike Winger is exposing. Yeah, God does not take false prophecies well. Well, maybe some good can come out of it. Like, there's so much evil coming out of it. And the good is someone just feeling a little bit better about themselves that they could just gotten from a therapy session. You're not bringing revival. You drive the women of my people from their pleasant homes. You take away my blessing from their children forever. Yeah. What does that mean? Take away blessing basically steals the inheritance. Yeah. If a liar and deceiver comes and says, I will prophesy for you plenty of wine and beer, he would be just the prophet for this people. It's like, hey, I'll give you wine, beer, plenty of it. Like, you guys just want to get drunk. But there's also a promise of deliverance. I will surely gather all of you, Jacob. I will surely bring together the remnant of Israel. I will bring them together like sheep in a pen, like a flock in its pasture. The place will throng with people. God hasn't given up on Israel, despite all their sin. There are many, many sins. Also, rebuke against leaders like you who hate good and love evil, who tear the skin of my people and the flesh from their bones. We eat my people's flesh and strip off their skin and break their bones in pieces, who chop them up like meat for the pan, the flesh like flesh for the pot. Yeah, really just calling them for so much evil. Then for the prophets, this is what the law says. As for the prophets who led my people astray, if one feeds them, they proclaim peace. If not, they prepare to wage war against him. Therefore, night will come over you without visions, and darkness without deviation. The sun will set for the prophets, and the day will go dark for them. The seers will be ashamed, and the diviners disgraced. They will all cover their faces because there is no answer from God. Yeah. Complete punishment. Oh yeah, beginning from leaders who built Zion with bloodshed and Jerusalem with wickedness. Here her leaders judge for a bribe, her priests teach for a price, and her prophets tell fortunes for money. Yet they lean upon the Lord, saying, Is not the Lord among us? No disaster will come upon us. Look, I can't tell you a fortune. Give me a fortune. Because the fortune of the Lord well wishes you get. And then let's go to chapter 5, where Bethlehem gets mentioned in verse 2. But you, Bethlehem, Ephrathah, why is it specified? Because there were 2 Bethlehems. Though you are small among the clans, or rulers of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origins are of old. Wait, from ancient times, from the days of eternity. So, small among the plants, out of you will come for me. Okay, from Bethlehem comes this ruler, this Messiah figure. And yes, the Jewish people would say this is the Messiah. They would. They use this first. You can find commentaries where they use this first. It says whose origins are from of old. Wait. That means they existed before, from ancient times, or eternity. If that's translation, then that means they have always existed. And God is referred to as the Ancient of Days, and this is from ancient times. Yeah. And then verse 3 kind of shows something. Something that kind of debunks the whole replacement theory that the church replaced Israel. Therefore, Israel will be abandoned until the time when she who is in labor gives birth, and the rest of his brothers return to join the Israelites. Yes. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This has to be talking about Jesus. There's no one else. And it has to be saying the Messiah is divine. Because what else would be coming out of Bethlehem mean? Also, Israel's going to be abandoned, but not forever. Yeah. Then West talks about Assyria invading, or bringing people out of Egypt. Israel's guilt and punishment. I'm still to forget, O wicked house, your ill-gotten treasures, and the short Ephraim which is a cursed. Yeah. The curse. That's not it. Because it's not over. Do not gloat over me, my enemy. Though I have fallen, I will rise. Though I sit in darkness, the Lord will be my light. Yes. Israel will be coming back. If you like it or not. Yeah. So that is Mecca. Exodus Hezekiah. See you then.